BoomCo Twisted Spinner Review. Included is the blaster, a few darts, what they call a round, a target, some stickers, and the instructions. I'll go over the externals, show you how it works, show you the firing, and then give you my opinion. To be clear, this is a toy blaster very similar to a Nerf gun, but it's not technically a Nerf gun, and it's not even technically a foam flinger. It actually shoots plastic and rubber ammo, which are BoomCo ammo. I have a standalone video to thoroughly explain the differences, so I'm not wasting time in each one of the BoomCo reviews. But to be clear, it's not compatible with Nerf darts. It only shoots the BoomCo ammo. So starting with this blaster, in the front, it is an 8-round turret-fed front loader. You push in the darts, and it actually spins when you're firing in a really cool fashion. Super easy to load, very fast. You've all done it 1,000 times already. Up top is a tactical rail. This is not an in-strike tactical rail from Nerf. I'm sure there would be a patent infringement there. This is a BoomCo rail, which is slightly different, but it comes with one attachment already on the blaster. This is a shield thing, so if you can see the red button here, when you press this, 2 little flaps come out. These flaps have the white material here that actually adheres to the darts. These darts are unique because they don't just stick to anything, they stick only to this material, which is very cool. And if the shield is bulky or you don't want it, it does slide right off the tactical rail here. Moving back, nothing else functions. There's nothing else going on back here, just to the grip. This grip looks really cool in my opinion, but really it's not that comfortable. It's kind of sharp around the edges, and it's kind of a little bit uncomfortable, and it's extremely alienating to adult hands, just like all of the BoomCo blasters right now. And this guy is actually the priming handle, so when you pull it back and hit the back position, it fires. And then pulling it forward actually allows your turret to cycle. There is no trigger in this blaster, which makes it extremely inaccurate, but I'm not actually doing anything with my right hand here. It's all activated by this big lever. They advertise it as slam fire, but it's slam fire only. There is no trigger. You can't have a single shot, well-placed shot at any point. And it is worth noting, the cylinder cycles a whole lot. It looks very cool. After you fire the blaster, it'll rotate all the way around, as opposed to just one little notch. So it looks a whole lot cooler, in my opinion, cosmetically, than a lot of those single-shot cylinders. It's mechanically more challenging to do it this way, but I think it looks really cool. So that's all of the external features. To fire, again, you just pull back the handle and you can do it very quickly like that, and your rate of fire could definitely get up there. So I'll show you some firing. "54, 64, 52, 58, 39, that was weird, 63, 48, 63 feet per second, kind of all over the place. But I'm not getting the same ranges out of this as I would an Elite Blaster. It is shooting a little softer. Compared to the BoomCo line, I'd say this is about average right now. It's not better or worse than the other BoomCo blasters. There are some that shoot a little better and some that shoot a little worse. This is probably average. However, I don't know if I have a lemon, but some of my barrels seem to not be firing as well as the other barrels. So when you're firing off, it seems like every few darts it's just a really poor shot, but it's actually just a faulty barrel. I was checking out the barrels and the fits just seem a little inconsistent. Again, I can't say that's a bad design. It could just be a lemon, which just means this particular model is defective or something, but that is something to look out for. The consistency between the turret is not ideal. So you've seen everything work. Here's my opinion. If you're set on buying a BoomCo blaster, this is a pretty cool one. It's small, high rate of fire, pretty decent capacity, and it's a whole lot of fun to use. The biggest thing to look out for, in my opinion, is the lack of trigger, which leads to a terrible accuracy. This means you can't prime the blaster and gently break the trigger in order to have a nice accurate shot. You have to slam back the hammer, or the priming handle, sorry, which means your rear hand and the blaster is going to be shifting a bunch while you're doing that, so you're not going to be able to get accurate shots. BoomCo ammo is extremely accurate, but with this blaster compared to the other BoomCo blasters, I could not hit things as well as the other blasters. But on the price point, with the rate of fire and the capacity compared to other BoomCo blasters, I would definitely recommend this blaster. So that's the review in my opinion. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.